nothing bad is gonna happen here. Whoa.
That's a little creepy.
Brooke,
Good morning.
Drop.
Look at this. That's scary or what?
Wow.
Well, thank you for joining me today, talking about Latern's Lane.
Thanks for having me.
Pretty thrilling, you know? You ready to be a scream queen for your career? At least part of it?
Yeah, not all of it, hopefully, but yeah.
What a great place to start, though, or just for a resume. I mean, for an actress, it just has to be so much fun when you get a horror film, a thriller that comes across your desk, because it seems like it's the most fun to play because, you know, there's so much energy to the role and so much, you know, it just seems like a lot of fun.
It is, and you can kind of create your own world. And the most thrilling part about doing scary movies is that you really get to see what someone's made of and how they react in life and death situations, which sometimes in a comedy or horror, you don't always, or comedy or a drama, you don't always get to see that. So it's exciting to learn, you know, how different characters are going to react to things. It might not always be what you expect.
Well, can you share with us the urban legend of Latern's Lane?
Sure, it's actually a real place. So Latern's Lane is in Illinois, next to where Justin Leroux, a writer and director, grew up. So he took that urban legend. The original legend is that in the 1800s, this woman went out with a lantern looking for her husband. They were both found murdered. And apparently, if you go to this lane, you see her with the lantern still looking for her husband. So it's kind of based off that. And we took, you know, a group of former high school friends that are kind of estranged, and they decide to go back to this place and relive a little bit of that. And my character Layla is not really interested. And she was right. Because then they end up getting tormented by.
Right, because they say that all urban legends has, you know, a sense of truth to them, right?
Right. Like I'm someone who's like, I don't know, like the Sonora Inn where we were staying, like there were weird things happening. Apparently the hotel was haunted. And I'm like, okay, it's like really happening. There's like a horror film within the horror film that no one is going to know about. Right. Yeah.
And it's funny because, you know, it's about a reunion of your high school days, but it's just like everybody. It's like time has moved on, you know, so when you go back to see friends that you were close to or had reputations, it's just strange, like in just a few short years, how much people have grown and changed from their high school selves.
Right. And I think what's interesting about this movie is the only one that's left for a big city is my character, Layla. Everyone else is kind of still doing the same things. So they expect her to be like that as well. And she's left and healed and changed and comes back with some of the shame of her past. And
she seems like the only mature one in the group too. She's grown emotionally. You know, she's like, look, I want to go home. Hey, I've got things to do. And they're like, let's go party. It seems like they're stuck in their high school days.
Right. But they all have a motive, which I won't say.
That's right. We don't know, spoiler. But,
yeah.
And it's funny because also when I was in high school, did everyone have that place like Latern's Lane where they went to go party? You know, that one specific.
We had. I grew up in Woodinville outside Seattle. We had 13 steps where, yeah, it's so scary.
In Las Vegas, it was called Top of Sahara. You know, at the very top of this one street that was undeveloped at the time. All the kids from high school went up there just like out of Dazed and Confused. All went up there to party. So it's like everybody had that special place.
Right. Did anything spooky happen?
No, it was kind of boring.
You were terrorized to the night.
No, not much happens in the Mojave Desert, so I'll tell you that.
That's probably good.
I wanted to ask you about in this movie though, is it breaking and entering when you have the keys though?
Well, who had the key?
I mean, if you have a key to the house that you guys are chilling in where all the shenanigans goes down, you know, because one of the characters you're breaking and entering, it's like, wait a minute, he's got the key. How is that breaking and entering?
Well, he finds the key.
Oh, he finds the key. Okay.
I don't think we should have been in there, but no one lives there, we think. So
you're pretty good at those bird calls too.
I don't know. Oh my God. I was practicing. I literally think I Googled how to do it. And like everyone told me it was good, and then I was like, this is not good, but like it'll be maybe a laugh in the movie.
You're a great actress. You're a great actress.
Yeah, sure.
And was this movie almost all shot at night? It seemed like it was.
The entire thing, 6 nights a week,
Ooh.
from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m.
Grueling, huh?
Yeah, I honestly, I was like, oh, I'm gonna feel so tired most of this, but I didn't at all. I think there was such a chemistry between us as a cast, which I think shows on screen, and the whole thing was fun, and it was like almost like going back to camp. We're all working on this, project together, putting our blood, sweat, and tears in, because it's a smaller indie project, and I think what we created with what we had, I'm proud of. So.
Well, congratulations, Brooke, on a great thriller, and can't wait to see what you do next. Let's talk again soon.
Thank you.